Hi, how's everybody doing? I am here with my older brother, Sean David, JD, and he does something amazing. I think it's absolutely amazing that a lot of people don't know about, and he helps with Byu Pathway, right?
Correct.
Or helps, or I don't know. I don't know what exactly you do. I'm not sure. But a lot of people don't know what Byu Pathway is. They haven't heard of it, or they don't understand what it is. And so I wanted to have JD just kind of talk about it and talk about what it is, what it really is, so that people can understand. Because I know Steve said he was in a meeting and nobody had heard of it, or they've heard of it, but they don't know what it is. So what exactly is Byu Pathway?
Sure. Byu Pathway Worldwide.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. We call it Byu Pathway. Byu Pathway Worldwide is the official entity of the church. You now have 5 BYU church education programs: BYU Idaho, BYU Hawaii, LDS Business College, and now Byu Pathway. It started off as an opportunity for young adults to either start their college education or in many cases go back to college. And the main focus of Byu Pathway, the founding principle of it, was a one-year gathering at a local institute building, seminary building, church building, where students gather together in a group setting, and then do online courses and online classes, and ultimately earn a certificate, associate, or bachelor's degree through Byu Pathway.
So who's this for? I mean, you kind of said it's for, but like who's doing Pathway now? Like what do I need to do? Okay, first, who's doing Pathway now?
We have, for 2019, we anticipate having about 43,000 students. And so, who's doing it? We have.
Like, are they in the United States? Are
Sure.
they out of the United States? Do you have it like?
Yeah, we have 100. We're in 100 countries.
100 countries.
100 countries.
Oh, jeez.
Most of our students, 60% of our students are in the United States.
Oh, okay.
It's all done in English.
So,
as I mentioned.
Yeah.
We are in 100 countries, but there's an English proficiency level where students need to know basic English to start the program. They have a one-year BYU Pathway, what we call Pathway Connect experience. And after that one-year Pathway Connect experience, then they matriculate into the online degree program through BYU Idaho. Actually, the average age of our Pathway student is 31.
Oh.
We have about half and half, 50% male and female, but the doors are really wide open for anyone looking to start a church education or complete an education that they already started.
So how would they, like, if I wanted to go to do it here, how would I do it, and how much does it cost? I mean, and what do you end up with? So I guess those are 3. So first, how would I go about doing it?
Sure. BYUpathway.lds.org. BYUpathway.lds.org. You can look and see if there is a Pathway location in your area.
And they're in probably major cities in the U.S.?
Most major cities, generally tied to an institute or a church building.
Okay.
Our tuition is it's one of the most exciting parts. It's not about making money. It's about educating saints and members of the church around the world.
Which means
in the United States, we charge $71 per credit hour.
Oh.
And then internationally, our average cost is $25 per credit hour. We actually set tuition based on the local needs and local ability. Our lowest in the world is in Venezuela right now, a country that's really struggling. But they pay $5.50 per credit hour.
And how many credits do you need to graduate?
In the Pathway Connect program, the one-year program, it's only 15 credits.
Okay.
However, 6 of those credits for our 18 to 30-year-old group are free because they're at the institute. They take institute class. I know that you had asked me early this morning, what classes do you take?
Yeah.
The first class is a life skills class, a basic life skills, learning how to learn online along with the religion class. And then in the next semester, they take a basic math with the religion class, and then a basic English, reading and writing, and grammar class.
I think that is great. I mean, I think basic economics, I think we need more of that, actually, for those to learn. So then where do they, so they do 1 year
Of Pathway Connect.
of Pathway Connect, and then
After that, if a student maintains a 3.0 GPA during that first year, which is not very difficult, they maintain a 3.0 GPA and they get a bishop's endorsement. During that first year of Pathway Connect, there's no endorsement required. But after that first year, if they want to continue, they matriculate or go into they're automatically guaranteed to go into the BYU Idaho online degree program. And so that first year they gather at the institute building and they take online classes, but they meet once a week. But then after that first year, they're in the BYU Idaho online degree program. They can go at any pace, as fast or as slow as they want, and ultimately earn a certificate, an associate degree, and a bachelor's degree through BYU Idaho.
and they can actually go to BYU Idaho and walk, right?
Yes, they can attend.
They can if they live nearby or want to do that.
Sure. Sure.
And it's a legit legit college degree.
It is.
It's not like
it is a real college degree.
It's not like a pay-for degree.
No, they get a diploma from BYU Idaho. It's the same diploma. It doesn't say online. It doesn't say pathway. It's a diploma from BYU Idaho, an accredited university.
Yeah, yeah.
And they maintain that BYU Pathway Tuition all the way through
BYU
through their program.
Oh, wow.
And so that $71 per credit hour, it comes out to be roughly $8,500 for a bachelor's degree.
For a bachelor's degree
in the United States.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is almost free. I mean, I know it's not, no. I mean, heavens, no, it's not. But wow. So would they see their? I mean, could they see their? Do you have to be a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to do it?
Currently, it is open to members of the Church of Jesus Christ. We do have some locations where we are enrolling non-members that, but they do have a close tie to the Church of Jesus Christ. Okay. Generally speaking, they're a part member family, or they're investigating the church. Okay. Because we do still require the religion classes.
And then you still have to, if you're going to BYU Idaho, I'm sure you have to have your ecclesiastical endorsement. Yeah. So I mean, but there's plenty of, not plenty, but there are non-members who...
In the program, there are.
Oh, I was going to say go to BYU Idaho, but in the program too? Okay.
Yes.
So, and your wife...
Yes.
She's what, 2 classes away?
This is her last semester of finishing her degree online. We moved away from Rexburg a couple of years ago, and she's finishing this semester, and she'll have a bachelor's degree from BYU Idaho.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm trying to think of any other questions or anything that we were talking about this morning. I mean, I just find it so fascinating. How many, do you guys know, I'm sure you do, how many have actually gotten degrees, or do you just know how many have done the Pathway Connect, or those are probably 2 different questions?
We have, we've had success. We've had many students. I don't recall the numbers right off the top of my head, but we do have students that have completed the degree program.
Like more than 50?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We're approaching more like 1,000.
That's, wow.
Yeah, that have completed a bachelor's degree. One thing I think that's always exciting to talk about is education is scary. Going back to school is challenging. For many that are probably watching this, there's a lot of spouses that followed a husband or a wife in their career and maybe left without um, left without earning a degree. And so going back to school is very scary. Well, Pathway Connect was built to help students gain confidence. And that first year gathering is done in a safe, friendly environment with other people there that are in your same situation. And so we find that students that were worried about cost, were worried about going back to class, were worried about access, those three big barriers are all eliminated. We tried to eliminate them with Pathway Connect and give students really an opportunity to get back into an education.
Why is getting, and this is silly, I'm asking this and it's silly and I know, but why is education so important?
Sure. It's important to members of the Church of Jesus Christ and everyone really. It's ultimately about giving yourself more options in life. It's about building confidence. Obviously, we believe as members of the Church of Jesus Christ in continually educating ourselves and continuing trying to learn and aspire to new learnings and new opportunities to grow. And it's a religious part of our religious foundation is education.
Yeah. And last question, what degrees are there? I mean, I guess if I went on BYU Idaho online, I can look and see, but are they generally the same degrees that they offer at BYU? Or,
through the online degree program, we have a reduced number of bachelor's degrees because we are trying to take education around the world. We focus on our certificates, associates, and bachelor's degree focus on job-ready skills.
Okay.
Business fundamentals, information, IT related, office education. So there are a limited number of bachelor's degrees, but one thing that we haven't had a chance to talk about was what we call stackable degrees. I keep referencing certificate, associates, and bachelor's. Through the online degree program, we ask students to pick a bachelor's degree, but along the way, you're actually going to earn a certificate.
Oh.
You're actually going to earn an associate degree, and you're going to earn a bachelor degree. None of it is wasted credit. You're doing that along the way so that if life gets in the way, you have something to show for it.
You at least have something, yeah.
You have an employable job skill with a certificate. You have an associate degree. If we don't have the bachelor's degree that you want, you can take that associate degree from an accredited institution and transfer it to another institution that does have the bachelor degree that you may want. And so
that may even be a money saver in the sense, right? That you would, let's say they don't have one, but get your associates at that great price.
Yes.
And then go on and do it somewhere else. That
is a great opportunity.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. Anything else you want? I'm just so proud of my brother. No. I remember him telling me many years ago when you were just starting this out. I remember you telling me about it, and this was before computers, but before, this was over 10 years ago when you guys were starting it out, and you were telling me about it.
Starting to research the possibility. We knew that as the church education program grows and more people want to attend a church school,
and they can't get in.
It's getting more and more difficult. And so how do we take religious education to members of the church no matter where they are?
Yeah, because the majority of our church is outside the U.S. now, and so
it's very expensive. We're not going to build more BYU campuses around the world,
which is unfortunate, but whatever.
And so if we can take the same education and bring it to the members of the church at a significantly reduced price.
And you were telling me, how many teachers do you guys have online, the BYU Idaho?
Online instructors, we have about nearly 2,000 online instructors. Our online instructors, the courses are developed by faculty at BYU Idaho. The online instructors are hired by faculty and administrators at BYU Idaho, but our online instructors are around the world, around the United States, but they're serving students around the world.
That's amazing. That's absolutely. Well, thank you. I know you were reluctant to do this. I'm just happy that he came down here to visit me. So I'm excited about that. I've actually been to one in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a class and it was so fascinating. And that was 8 years ago. So when it was still just brand new. And he's here visiting one in spring. And so thank you.
Anybody's welcome to visit a Pathway site if you, again, get onto the byupathway.lds.org.
I mean, would they let you come in
Sure,
let me see what
no
this is?
question.
When are registrations? You said fall or
our biggest enrollment season is the fall.
Mm-hmm.
What typically is referred to as our September enrollments, but you can we do in some locations we do have spring enrollment starting in April. But
the Southern Hemisphere.
Visit a Pathway site and ask as many questions as you want. To apply, no application fee, no essays, no ACT, SATs, no ecclesiastical endorsement, no high school transcript. We want to make education as available as possible, and that's what we've done through BYU Pathway.
Well, I feel so lucky to be your sister, and blessed to loads of people. So look it up, and thank you so much. Thank you, and I hope you've all learned something new. And share this with somebody who you may think want to know about it or learn about it, and so we could just get the word out there of this great program that we have. And it's the website again,
byupathway.lds.org.
Okay. Thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful day.